everybody. Welcome back to Absolutely a Gamble. My name is Jude, and welcome to week one. We are ready to get this thing started. Here are my first 5 bets for week one of this NFL season. My first 2 bets are pretty easy to me. I like to pick on the rookies, so therefore I like to bet against them as often as I can. Game 1, my first bet will be Baltimore Ravens minus 9.5. The Ravens are notorious for coming out of the gates swinging. Lamar Jackson's MVP season, the first game of the year, he threw like 5 TDs or something ridiculous like that, and the Ravens blew out their opponent. I'm pretty sure the Ravens are a little pissed right now because of their preseason streak. They act like they don't care about it, but I'm pretty sure they do. Being that undefeated for that long definitely matters. So I think Harbaugh is going to come out swinging, and Lamar is going to come out and try to make a statement. So I think that the Ravens are going to blow the doors open on Houston, and I don't think that CJ Stroud will be ready to duke it out with Lamar. And the second one kind of goes hand in hand. Atlanta Falcons minus 3.5. Desmond Ridder is undefeated at home starting from Cincinnati and up until now. Last season, he was undefeated at home too. Bryce Young is coming in with a brand new offense, brand new head coach, brand new offensive staff. And because Frank Reich was our old head coach, Frank Reich has a bad habit of starting slow. So I think that in Frank Reich fashion, of course, he's going to start slow. They're going to get beat on the road in Atlanta. My next 2 bets are prop bets, and I have Michael Pittman Jr. over 49.5 receiving yards. I know that AR is not projected to throw for a lot of passing yards, but I do think that Michael Pittman Jr. is firmly entrenched as the Colts wide receiver 1, and 49.5 seems a little low. I feel like that's something that he could get with maybe 3 or 4 catches, because he'll probably be working in the short to intermediate areas, so he can get chunk yardage very easily. And if AR can throw him a couple of pinpoint passes, I think 49.5 should be a number that he eclipses very easily. The second one is Brandon Ayuk over 47.5 receiving yards. The market doesn't usually adjust for week 1, and they don't usually think about how good the player was playing, or they don't usually factor in how good the player was playing towards the end of the season with the quarterback that they currently have. And Brock Purdy and Brandon Ayuk have some real chemistry. So I think Brandon Ayuk can catch 2 to 3 passes and, break it for a long run, or he can, juke someone and take it 45, 50 yards. So Ayuk, 47.5, I think that is chump change. And I think that will hit probably in the first half. My last and 5th bet is Joe Burrow to throw over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Joe Burrow doesn't have a good record against the Cleveland Browns, but every single time that he plays them, he's thrown for at least 230 yards, and out of the 5 games that he's played them in, he has failed to throw at least 2 touchdowns in one of those games. So I'm betting that he keeps that trend going and he throws at least 2 TDs, and I think one of them is going to go to Jamar Chase. If you decide you're feeling a little spicy and you want to combine all of them into one giant parlay, you can definitely do that. It is Baltimore Ravens minus 9.5, Atlanta Falcons minus 3.5, Michael Pittman Jr. over 49.5 receiving yards, Brandon Ayuk over 47.5 receiving yards, and Joe Burrow over 1.5 passing touchdowns. All of those in one giant parlay comes out to a whopping plus 2,028. So if you want to get a little spicy on that, throw $5 on there. That'll end up getting you $100 and I think like $14 or something like that. So I'm definitely going to sprinkle a little bit and put all of those together, but it's up to you. It's 5 individual bets, but if you're real frisky, might as well put them in a parlay.
As always, thank you very much for watching. Have a blessed day, and don't forget to say something nice to someone.